Hi, glory to God, glory to God, glory to God. I welcome you once again. I welcome you to Divine Guidance. So, if you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe. This place is a place of transformation, it's a place of healing, it's a place where God transforms soul, it's a place where God heals soul, it's a place where God reveals to you what He wants you to know. It's a place where God gives you the direction of life. It's a place where God gives you His divine guidance. So if you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe and you will not regret it and you'll be blessed. So today I want to talk about signs that you are going through spiritual awakening. Signs that you are going through spiritual awakening. You know, a lot of people that are living is as if they are not living. A lot of people, they are living is as if they are not living. A lot of people, they are living, but it's like they are dead. It's like they are still sleeping. That is the word. They are living, but they are sleeping. So awaken, spiritual awakening will make you to be aware of what is going on in the world. Spiritual awakening will help you to know what is going on in life. Spiritual awakening will open your eye for you to, see what the devil does not want you to see. Spiritual awakening, we wake you up. Like that is why it's called awakening. When God awake you, when God awake your soul, when God awake your spirit. And it's not everybody that will be lucky to be awake. It's not everybody that will be lucky to be awake. There are some people that when they are coming to this earth, they have agreement with God that they will awake. And when you awake, when God awake your soul, your healing will start automatically. Your healing will start, as in you will start healing yourself. And when you awake, you'll be transformed. You become the best version of yourself. When you are awake, you are no longer living in 3D dimension. You are not living in 5D dimension. So, what are the signs that you are going through spiritual awakening? Number one sign that you are going through spiritual awakening is everything that you need to, everything that you need to heal will come up to the surface. Everything that you need to heal will come up to the surface. For example, if as a child you have trauma, that trauma will come to the surface in order for you to heal it. That part of yourself that you don't love, it will surface for you to heal it. That is why you see a lot of people, when they are not yet awake, you see that they don't have confidence. You see that they don't know who they are. You see that they have not recovered their self. They have not recovered their mission on earth. They have not recovered their purpose on earth. Because they are still sleeping. They don't know who they are. But when you are awake, when God awake your soul, you see that you will become, you will start healing yourself, and you will become what God said you will be. You see that when you going through spiritual awakening, there is a lot of people that will live your life. A lot of people will live your life. Especially those people that are not meant to go with you to your next level in life. Especially those people that are not meant to be, to as in to go to where God is taking you to. You will lose them. To go through spiritual awakening is not, in fact, is very painful. Going through spiritual awakening is very painful, but at the end, it's all worth it. Because you will see people living your life. Like, spiritual awakening is when God is purging you. When God is purging you, purging your spirit, purging your soul. God is purging your soul, purging your spirit, cleansing you, so that you become purified. You become the way God has created you to be. That is spiritual awakening. Purging out all those things that is not, that is not important to your life again. Most people that are in your life, when their time has expired in your life, God will remove them. So that is why, if you have not yet awakened spiritually, you have to pray to God. Pray to God, let God awake you. Because when you awake, you see that your life, as in your life, will transform. Awakening is where God will, that fake life that you are building, that life that you think you are building, you see that God will struggle, like God will break down that life. God will break it down, and God will start rebuilding you again from the scratch. That is awakening. God will break you and start rebuilding you. When you are not awakened yet, you are still living a life where you are not contented. When you are not yet awakened, you are still living a life of, sometimes when you are not yet awakened, you are still living in 3D dimension. You see that you will have this anger. You are still living in anger. You are still living in jealousy. You are still living in envy. Like all those things that does not please God. You are still living in it. But when God awake your soul, when God awake your spirit, all those things, God will clear it out from your life. God will purify you. God will purify you so that you become who God created you to be. Awakening is self-transformation. So if you have not yet awakened spiritually, because some people will come to this life, they will not ever be awakened. And what trigger your awakening? Excuse me. What trigger your awakening is maybe something will trigger your awakening. Maybe loss of somebody dear to you. Maybe when someone dear to you die, it might trigger your awakening. Or maybe you are passing